Hello and welcome to the Greentech Cookbook. This is our first video. So we had a show switch format. I've been doing this cooking with Cale thing where I've been doing real-time inventing. And I invented this really cool new, I don't know how, yeah, it's a heat pump water heater. So it transfers the heat from outside of your house and from inside that goes outside, it transfers it back into your house. And it's really simple. So, and it uses this biomimicry of a lung, a cold blooded animal lung, in order to breathe CO2 from outside of the house into ice water condensate. And we've been working on this for a while. This channel has been renamed to the Greentech Cookbook, and I'm just only focusing on one cookbook per on this channel. And I was doing multiple cookbooks, and it just wasn't working to get the audience that I need to do the real time inventing collaboration, because I need people to like go on the chat and chat with me, and it was too eclectic. So I'm being a good YouTuber. I'm going to provide you with better content. So it's going to be more targeted, more interesting stuff at the beginning, less real-time inventing, and more results of the inventing on camera. So first video that we're going to do here is how to 3D model your house with FreeCAD in order to take your house off the grid using these organ coolers. And you'll see they are actually they work. Basically, yeah, I can pull all the waste heat out of your water. Oh yeah, I forgot. Also, there's one other thing it does. It pulls the waste heat out of your water. Two, all of your water, pulls all the heat, puts it back up inside your house. It's pretty cool. So what else about it? So this video, I live in a house that needs to be renovated really bad, and this is probably one of the newer places in the house. The rest of the house was built in the 60s by some guy who barely knew what he was doing. So we're going to 3D model this house, and we're going to show you where the heat escapes, because we have gigantic windows in this house. So I'm going to show you, because I've got some I'm an engineer, so I've got some measurement tools that we're going to go around the house and show you where the heat escapes from, and what are strategies that you can do to get the heat to go back into the house or to not leave the house, and to methods to improve the insulation without having to open up the windows, which lets the heat out, and to create a closed loop system where the output is food and clean water. So stay tuned to the Greentech Cookbook. We've got a fair amount of work on this book. I'm not going to say we have a lot of work done on this book, but we have a lot of cool DIY technology that we're going to teach you how to make. And I'm going to make them the tutorials much more bottom line up front, and less just live stream voyeur stuff, because it was a little bit live stream nerd voyeur, and you know there's only so far that can go. So we're going to do it right now, and there is a book. Let me show you where it's at. It's at github.com/organ cooler, or at organcooler.org, but we don't have that website up. Probably not going to have it for a little while. But here you can go look at the book and where we're at with it. Here's the chapters. I'm not saying they're all filled out. I'm just saying that this is what the things are. And they're probably, some of them are not so good. We're going to make a new type of toilet too. A composting toilet. Not a composting toilet, but a, for lack of a better word, a shit liquefier. Gonna liquefy your poop and put it into a biodigester so that we can take the gas and put it back into the house. We're going to build an open source one. and got another idea to use a pet house too, in order to put insulation on your house by putting pet houses outside of your windows that you could also put plants in. So got some good ideas here. Have a cool dehumidifier made out of salt that you can also bring heat in to your house with through works like a refrigerator with salt and a log and a fan. It's fairly interesting. So I'm adding another chapter. Well, the first chapter here is going to be about global warming. It's going to show you here what are the different sources of global warming emissions. So how are we going to take that knowledge and then use that in order to be able to reverse global warming? Then after that, then we're going to have a chapter on how to 3D model your houses. And that's what we're working on right now. Each of these sections is going to have one chapter. Hold on. Each of these sections is going to have one video per section. And then that's all that's going up here on this channel. It's just these tutorials for this book here. That's what we're doing. It's just Greentech. And if you want to check out the other cookbook channels, they'll be linked in the channel links. If you go to the channel, the main channel, I think it's on the right, I'll show you some links for the other cookbook channels. The one that you'll probably be most interested in is the A Startup, one word, A Startup. And that teaches you how to run startup companies. And I think I might do business news over there because I've done this in the past and it was really fun reading business news and doing entrepreneur advice. So probably going to do that format because it was a lot of fun. So thanks for watching. Hope to add more value and make it more entertaining, more bottom line up front. Too long, didn't read. Thanks. Until next time, sayonara, aloha, farewell, peace be with you, and Godspeed in your journeys. And tell your mother I said hi.